Hi, my name is Aaron Lentez. I am 6 feet. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Um, Favorite thing about Detroit?
Definitely the culture. We have a very big music scene, but also art scene. And to just drive around Detroit and see how it's affected it over the past few years and help grow it is a really great thing to, experience.
Least favorite thing?
Least favorite thing. The crime, honestly. I know for me, I live in probably the worst part of Detroit. Um, uh, it's a lot of crime in general, killings, shootings, armed robberies. It's a lot of very tragic and depressing things that you'll hear on the news just about every single day that you wake up.
How do you, when you just told me that you grew up and like that's where you are from is really particularly bad. Um, how, what do you equate to you being who you are and not giving into that?
Um, to be completely honest, I was kind of like that for a while, up until I say maybe my senior year. The company that I joined, I got mentored by the owner, and he kind of, I don't know, he changed my perspective on a lot of things.
What was the company?
It's it's a it's a workforce development company. We specialize in drone technology, but the workforce development is a thing where we kind of just take in the inner city youth, especially the minorities, and teach them the things that they wouldn't learn anywhere else. So business ideologies and things of that matter. So it completely changed my perspective of life.
Um, Ever been in love?
Yeah, I've been in love.
How would you describe love?
Love. It's just the feeling of comfortability with one person. It's hard to explain, but it's like it's a feeling that you get when you're around that person. They're your they're like your best friend almost. I don't really see it as love until you can become best friends with that person. That you're just comfortable around them. You're able to tell them literally anything. You're able to be your real self. I don't think I've really been able to be my real self except for when I was with that singular person. So again, it is I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess that's the best way to put it.
Who do you miss?
Uh, my father, most definitely.
Where is he?
uh, in an urn. He died in my sixth grade year, so
Would you be comfortable telling me how?
it's fine. Yeah, he had a condition called ALS, and that was around the time where it was just becoming a thing. Well, not becoming a thing, but it was becoming a thing in the public eye, and we had, no clue what to do about it. He found out. It's funny. He found out the year that my grandfather died of cancer, and they told him he had 4 years to live, and it went on schedule. It was a slow, very slow process. Watching him go from a very strong person to not being able to move a single part of his body and being stuck to a wheelchair, and then being put in a coma for over a year, dying once, being brought back, and then just being brain dead until he just lost the fight. So, yeah.
If you could say one thing to him, what would you say?
Well, obviously, I miss you and I love you, but thank you. Um, Thank you, but I wish you were here because I I went through a lot of things. Um, hmm. I went through a lot of things over the past however many years it's been since sixth grade. I've grown a lot. All my accomplishments really came after, Um, he he was an actor and everything himself. So for him to see me in this position, just for you to see me in this position would be really great right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really get to see me walk across the stage, or you didn't know about my first girlfriend, or anything of that matter. So, you know, I just really wish you were able to experience the things that I experienced with me.
Beautiful. Totally change the subject now real quick. What's guilty pleasure?
A guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
It's a good question. I don't know how to really define a guilty pleasure because everything that I like, I'm pretty open. I just
Well,
like it.
what's something you know that's bad for you that you still like?
What's something that I know that's bad for me that I
you
still
know,
like?
you like to eat blank.
Oh, well, I'm a pretty healthy person, so I really love a good Little Caesars pizza, man. It's
There's crack in it.
yeah, it really is. I think it's the fact that it's only $5, right? It's $5 and it's so accessible. So I can grab that and eat one in like a sitting, like one sitting. It's not good for me at all because it's really greasy.
Perfect.
But yeah, I love it.
Thanks, man.